Hey, Stephen on here for Assorted Auctioneers, great Texas MOPAR Hoard auction event. And this is item number 98, which is a 1962 Plymouth Savoy two-door post. Now that's the thing. If you're a Superstock MOPAR enthusiast, you'll know these two-door posts are very hard to find. Now this one was born a slant 6. There's the head pipe for the leaning tower of power right there, but it's got manual steering, manual drum brakes, and it was a 3-speed on the column car. The underhood area looks really nice. This has not been rusted. It's never had a V8, no cutouts here for fender wall headers. Doesn't mean you couldn't do that. That's what I would go with. The firewall looks really sweet. I don't see any perforations. This is just surface rust. I'll call that a Texas tan. A little bit of bubbling here. Okay, that's not so good, but otherwise, this looks pretty solid in the cowl. These are classic for rusting out in this area, in the New England area and the Rust Belt. That stuff is gone. The grill is very nice. The headlight surrounds are pretty decent. These are available in reproduction. The bumper's pretty decent. The bumper guards are a little touch. Nice if you like glitz. If you're a Max Wedge guy, these things don't belong, but that's okay. The grill's beautiful. Not a bad piece at all. Front fender, again, has surface rust. We'll call that a Texas suntan. A little bit of rust down here, but again, banged up a bit, but surface rust. This could be straightened. I'd rather straighten metal like this than fix rust. Speaking of which, down here, not too bad. A little bit of a blister right there. The door, yeah, a little bit of raunch right here, but could be worse. It's a Plymouth, again, two-door post, and this is all surface right here. The door is nice underneath. I don't find any holes. Good stuff. Let's open her up and see inside. And, okay, this is not... Yeah, right here. This is where the parking pole would go. So this was born a 3-speed manual on the column. We can see the clutch and brake pedals down low. Here is somebody's effort to put in a floor shifter, probably a Hurst Indy or something like that. Underneath this stuff here, there's the hole. But this would have had a column shifted 3-speed manual. The buckets are not factory. Somebody's put them in there. But the floors look pretty decent. Again, this is a core for a Max Wedge clone waiting to happen. The two-door post body, again, is Max Wedge stuff. The quarter panel's down low. Yeah, a little hole there, but again, this patch material is available, no problem. The wheel lip is nice. It's never been rolled over for big fat tires. Still has the standard 2-piece rear axle, which is a love it, hate it situation. It is correct for a Max Wedge or Slant 6 car, and there it is. The quarter panel's down low. Not too bad. A little bit of bubbling right here. Let's get the magnet out and see if there's any putty in this area. And no. And this is the original black paint, I would dare say. That's wonderful. Rear bumper looks to be pretty straight. No problem there. Single tail lamps on these low-level Savoys. The Furies would have had 2. The trunk looks pretty decent. The floor is underneath all this stuff. Let's see what we got. Okay. That could be a lot worse. It looks pretty decent. You can see here, you know, if we saw the ground, we'd say, well, rust bomb. But this is not too bad at all. Let's come down this side here, and the quarter panel, once again, has some holes down low. You can see right here, you can pull that bottle through. So down low, but again, I'd rather see that than rust up in through here. And there are patch panels available for that. The wheel lip looks fantastic, very nice. It's still there underneath. It's not rusted at all. Down here, yeah, a little bit of rust. Once again, break out the welder and patch that baby up. Inside, okay, the door doesn't want to open. But again, here's that all-important two-door post body style that the Max Wedge guys go crazy for. The door is quite nice. I don't see any rust at all. That area, a little bit right here, some blistering. Front fender on the passenger side, beautiful down here. These are always rotten here, but not this one. Again, Texas suntan, a little bit of dents. You could pull those out, panel beat that, and be all good. So here we have it, item number 98, a 62 Plymouth Savoy, the entry-level B-body. Again, first year for Plymouth's B-body, 1962. But what you do with this thing is put together a Max Wedge, a 413 cross-ram engine, and have yourself a nice Superstock clone. Bid away.